Welcome back. We are going to begin Meet You Up right away. And tonight we are going to be joined by the person who could turn the show into a TED Talk in a minute by sharing his wisdom he learned throughout his life. We're going to be joined by TAEWOO. 오늘 나오신 분이죠. 세련된 감성으로 우리의 마음을 울리는 singer-songwriter TAEWOO. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, this is TAEWOO back in Radio'n Usé. Yes.
I mean, it's still only been a month since the last time you came through the show, and you already made your comeback. How'd that happen? I mean, you briefly spilled the tea the last time you came to the show about collaborating with this talented artist and all that, but we are going to talk about that real soon. And before we get there, so in May, it's filled with many celebrations, right? For example, we have Father's Day, Mother's Day, and a Parents' Day, and Teachers' Day even. And I did not know, but I just learned it today. But there's this day called Couples Day. Did you know about that?
Couples Day?
When is it? I don't know. The script just said there's a Couples Day as well. Anyway, so how do you usually celebrate those special days?
Actually, the biggest event in May for me is my birthday. Is May 2nd.
So I've heard. Yes, your birthday was May 2nd. Mine's May 3rd, by the way.
Yeah. You know what it is. We have never celebrated in Children's Day because our birthday is too close.
Oh, no. That's the only difference between you and me because I got to celebrate it separately. One of my birthday, I received my birthday gift, and when the Children's Day kicks in, I received another one because I asked him to give me another one. I mean him by my dad, yeah.
Were you only born child?
Nope. I got a sister.
Okay. You're lucky.
I was a lucky kid. Anyway, aside from that, I saw you seem to adore your niece or nephew very much, right? So have you ever sung them a lullaby maybe on Children's Day or something?
It's not like it was not a lullaby.
Yeah.
Since I released my own songs and they know my songs. So.
Wait, so you sing your own song to your nephew or niece?
Yeah.
Wow.
They actually sing along my song.
Really?
With me. Because they're pretty like 12 and 10 already. 10 years old. So they watch a lot of YouTubes and TikToks and listen to my music through Melon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Anyway, so not a song for children. Yeah. I mean, not 동요 kind of songs you sing for them.
Children these days, they don't listen to 동요 that much.
Seriously?
They graduate lullaby from after 4 maybe.
What?
Yeah. 아기 상어 뚜뚜뚜 in 4 then they
what do they start listening after that phase?
Luther Fame.
What?
New Jeans. For real. They're different.
Wow. So I can definitely tell we're living in a different generation because back in our day, not our, but my day, I used to listen to 동요 up until I turned like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Because there was no channel for us to listen to music
when we were young. Right.
Only the TV.
Right.
But through the TV, they turn the lullabies and animations. Right. But these days, children try to use cell phone since they're like 6, 7. So they turn on the YouTube and look at the Luther Theme and Ive.
You know what? I am going to ask you a tricky question. Which group do you like the most? Le Seraphim or New Jeans or
that's
Ive?
A very tricky question. I think, how about like answering the same?
Me, I can answer it within the second.
Okay.
Yeah?
3, 2, 1.
New Jeans.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think it makes special for New Jeans?
It's simple. The music.
The music?
Music and the way they try to impress themselves on the stage.
Okay.
It's very, very, very chill.
True.
I think I'm not saying the other like idol groups are artificial.
Right.
But I feel the most comfortable when I listen to their music and watch their performances.
Right.
But that's the reason why I like
Yes,
them most.
everything you mentioned are true. But plus, if there's one more thing I would like to add about New Jeans is they somewhat got it possible to embrace people from every different generation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
for example, people like us who were born during the 90s, whenever we see the music videos from New Jeans, we get reminded of those days. And for kids nowadays, this seems totally new culture for them, which is kind of a refreshing thing for them. So I think they did a really clever and wonderful job on the marketing side in terms of that group. But since New Jeans is not with us tonight, but we are with you, we have to focus on you more.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, anyway, how's your day?
My day was just same as always.
Yeah.
I went to work.
Yeah.
And I came here looking at you right now.
So during the daytime, you're CEO, and the evening, you turn musician.
These days pretty busy, so I spend almost like at least 12 hours in the office.
Yo, what's it like to live a life like Batman?
Is that Batman? Oh, Batman.
I mean, you could technically say that. Huh? Yeah? I mean, we could technically say that is because you work as a CEO during the daytime and evening. You turn on your musician mode, and that's the kind of life that Batman is actually living. The only difference is you not getting into like any physical contact with other villains and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I think is the most important thing is whether I'm enjoying it or not.
Yeah.
I think even the Batman have a lot of physical contact at night with villains and work hard at daytime. I think he loves his work, right?
Yeah,
that's the reason why
so,
he keep doing that. Same for me.
Okay.
It's really tough schedules.
Okay.
Really hectic, but since I'm enjoying it, so I'm happy.
I mean, you already shared your daily routine with us last time when you came to the show, but were there any changes?
Oh, these days,
so when do you wake up?
Around 9.
Okay.
9. And these days, I started to learn tennis.
Oh, what?
Because I need to like enhance my body because it's rotten. I felt that it's getting rot.
I mean, what are you talking about? You're still fresh, man.
No, it's just I'm like always like sitting in the chair and doing computer. Yeah. Even when I'm making music, I'm sitting in the chair, right?
Okay.
So my body's feeling like stick.
Okay.
So decided to learn some sports. And recently I moved into Dangsan.
Yeah.
And the right next to my place is the inside tennis lesson field something.
Wow.
So I decided to learn that, and it's been a month.
Wait, so how many hours in a day do you practice tennis then?
Once a week.
Once a week, and it lasts for how many hours? 2 hours?
1 hour.
I thought you were doing it on a daily basis, and you're talking really once a week.
Bro, it's really hard.
Is it?
It's like tennis is really hard. You cannot do more than 2 hours a day before you go to work.
It's like, I recently noticed that I haven't been drinking a lot of water, so I think I'm going to start drinking water every once a week. It's like that for me.
Yeah, it's really hard, though. Because I do it before I go to work.
Yeah.
So I cannot do until I get exhausted.
Yeah.
So hour a day.
Yeah.
A week.
Okay.
Is enough for me.
Great.
I did today, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We got a question from Bahar. Is tennis fun, though? Why did you choose it?
Oh, tennis. Yeah. Because I was a badminton player when I was in middle school.
What?
Representative of my school. So I'm pretty I'm pretty close. I'm pretty familiar with racket playings. Yeah. But I play table tennis.
Yeah.
And also badminton. But I've never tried tennis. And also,
interesting.
As I told you, I need to move because I standing in the chair so long. So there's a reason I decided to learn tennis because it's very active.
Yeah.
You run all over the field,
right,
playground.
Right.
So that's a reason.
You know what? I really love to have you on our show. We should do this more often. I mean, every time you start speaking about a certain subject, this show just naturally turns into a TED Talk, and it's somewhat quite inspiring.
Yeah, really.
For all of us, I believe. Anyway, can you share a TMI of today?
TMI,
if you could, yes.
I didn't wash my hair today.
You know what? What a coincidence. Me neither, brother.
Yeah. yo, there's a reason, right? There's a reason. Yeah. Because we bleached.
Right.
There's not much oil, so I actually washed my hair last night. Yeah. I woke up.
Me too.
And I checked it. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. Let's just do some dry.
Okay.
And apply some essence oils and apply some wax and spray. This is good enough. So I came here.
Thank you so much.
Everyone's gonna think that we're so dirty.
But still, they will understand because we actually talked about this issue about a couple of days ago. Should a person with a lot of bleach apply to his or her hair? Should apply shampoo a lot of time, or take a shower, or wash their hair on a daily basis? And I got the reply back: no, you don't have to. You can do it like every 2 days, and once in 2 days or 3 days.
But I take a shower every day.
Yeah, that's what I do
without applying shampoo. On my hair.
True.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, interesting. Anyway, any news about your concert?
My news about
Are you gonna be throwing any concert or something?
No, my label is Mikaiv, and there are 3 artists.
Yeah.
And one of them is gonna hold his concert in May.
Okay.
Pretty soon, probably next week.
Yeah.
My best friend Dohu.
Oh.
And another female artist named Lisa is gonna do her own concert
Okay.
in June.
Yeah.
And in July.
Yeah.
No plan yet.
I mean, we talked about every other artist that are signed to a record label but you.
Yeah.
I want to know about you.
I don't know. Boss, why except me? Everyone is doing concert. Why but me? I don't know.
Interesting. Anyway, seems like a lot of people are enjoying this conversation we're having right now. Say Jesus, add comedian to his credits as well. He's a funny guy too. All right. Anyway, thank you so much. And with that, we are going to start speaking about your album, the recent one, Swipe Up. Please tell us what this song is all about.
Yeah, Swipe Up is a song about, when we look into our gallery through a smartphone, and when you swipe up to the end, what is it?
I don't know.
Swipe up to the end, swipe up, swipe up.
It just never ends.
No, if you swipe up, then it's the present. The most present picture is in the end.
Did not know.
Swipe up is like this.
You're talking about the photo album on the phone.
Yeah, photo album in the gallery.
Okay.
Yeah. When you swipe up to the end, then the picture on the bottom is the most recent picture, right?
Yeah.
And if you swipe down, let's go to the past.
Right.
The song "Swipe Up" says that not to obsess to past, trying to stay in this moment, because my favorite reminiscence is the present with you.
Interesting.
Swipe up. Let's swipe up.
Okay.
Stay in this moment.
Okay. So long story short, just focus on the present.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And the featuring artist was interesting as well. How do you pronounce this guy's name once again?
His name is Kidir
Yeah.
Surati.
Kidir Surati.
Yeah, Kidir Surati.
Okay. So what made you guys work on this song together?
So actually last year, November, I went to Singapore to participate in, there was a big fintech festival. And I went there to promote my platform, Groove. And I had a plan to engage some foreign artists to our platform and went to Singapore. But actually, Singapore does not have that much of a big music industry. But most of the Singaporean artists are performing in Indonesia and Malaysia.
Did not know. I mean, Singapore seems like a really well-developed country and
very well-developed country, but only about 5 million people lives there. It's a very small country.
Okay.
And there are like 70% of Singaporean is actually Chinese, and it's multi-ethnic. What is that? Multicultural country. So itself, it's not that big music industry. But fortunately, I had a meeting with the Singaporean label.
Okay.
And that label's boss, label's CEO's son was Kidir.
Okay.
And the other son was Ishak.
Okay.
And the Ishak is a producer.
Okay.
And Kidir is a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
So I listened to their music because they introduced me, and it was really good.
Okay.
So the first collaboration project through my platform is gonna be with me and Kidir.
Okay.
So we started our work, and it took quite a long time than I expected, because doing work with somebody in other country was harder than I thought. But it went well. It finished well, so I released Swipe Up.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to explain further more about your platform, because I thought originally this song was created solely for your platform to be released, but it turns out every other platforms were playing the song, having the song there on their own. But what's special about your platform? If you could promote anything about it.
My platform is not just the platform to listen to music and playing music. It's actually the platform that all the people and artists around can trade their copyrights and share their work and collaborate in our platform. So if you upload your beat and want to find some singer that can sing in your beat, then you can match that guy through our platform and share the copyright automatically. And all of your copyright contracts are approved to the blockchain safely, and all the stuff.
Is it in service right now?
Yeah.
Is it already?
And also, until now, so far, it was a marketplace for, as I told you, copyright and beat and demos, right? But in July, we're gonna expand our service to, for example, you can provide your service to the other users. For example, if you can like top lining
So it's like Fever.
Yeah, Fever.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be combined in our platform.
Wow, interesting. So every good things about major websites into this one platform is what you created, I guess.
Yes.
Interesting. So can I ask you another one then?
Yeah.
How many users are in that?
It's not that much. It's like because it's only been 4 or 5 months since we opened, as I told you, our expansion of function in July is gonna be really big. Big event for us. So far we didn't put our money that much into the marketing. Right. So our IP we're having now is around 500.
That's a lot though.
Yeah, 500. But
are they consistent?
Yeah, consistent.
Wow.
But it's gonna be way bigger, we hope. After
it's gonna be. It sounds like an intriguing website that I even want to take part in myself. Actually, so can the artist actually can take something profitable off that website, I guess. Make money off that website. Yeah.
This platform is this only purpose of this platform is for artists and creators to make profits.
Okay.
From their works. For example, if you upload your beat or demos, or you sell your service, timelining, lyrics, you can get the money right away safely.
Wow.
Through Groove.
Look at that. See, he's not only a great musician himself, but also a successful CEO himself. I'm learning a lot every time I see this dude. Wow. All right, anyway, going back to this song. So now we are about to have a listen to this live of Swipe Up. But before we listen to your performance, is there anything you want to highlight more about this song?
So actually, as we said before, Kid Dare is having a really big role in this song. Okay. But there's no Kid Dare here. No. So I have to sing his part.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
And it's quite hard because I had my first live of Swipe Up last week.
Okay.
It was really hard.
Was it?
I don't know. There's no room for breathing and all the notes. Okay.
Why do I get a feeling you're just trying to sound humble?
No, I don't want to make excuses, so I'll just do it. But yeah, it's hard.
Dude, I'm going to give you some time to prepare for that. And guys, you guys know what to do, right? Just share us whatever you guys feel about his live performance during this song break or performance or live show. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. It is Swipe Up by TAEWOO.
Time flies and the way it sweeps by, full of memories stuck in our photographs. Swipe down all the way, cannot go up anymore. Gives me all the feeling I could have. Let's swipe up, baby. The end of all gallery. My favorite reminiscence is present, staying with you for 오늘만은 돌아오지 못할 모든 순간에 난 멈출래. Let's swipe up, baby. Oh. 떠나보내지 못하는 것들이 한가득해. When you feel full of something, baby, gotta start things new but don't know how to do it. 고민 뭘해? Just swipe up to the end. 너의 가까운 때 가장 가까웠던 곳, 가까웠던 사람도 always will be there for you. Let's swipe up, baby. The end of all gallery. My favorite reminiscence is present, staying with you for the only moment we could have. And nights and moments unretrievable. Wanna stop right now. Let's swipe up. Don't wanna look back. Wanna be in this moment with you. And just heal all our us with what we have. Let's get away, baby. Don't care what it is that we do it. Let's swipe up, baby. The end of all gallery. My favorite reminiscence is present, staying with you. The only moment we could have, night and moments unretrievable. Wanna stop right now? Let's swipe up, baby. Oh.
Yes, that was Swipe Up by TAEWOO. And you really need to throw a concert, man.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
you sound a lot better in live, in my personal opinion. I got the feeling when I was listening to your live, you doing all the covers from the featuring artist part as well.
Yeah.
I was really impressed, and it sounds like you enhanced your vocal characteristic much more compared to the last time you came to the show.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, I was touched.
That's very impressive.
It is.
Compliment.
Yes. So, do you want to cover any comments on YouTube live chat? Maybe some compliments about your live?
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
My favorite reminiscence is present with you.
Okay.
I heard the lyrics.
Okay.
Okay. And I heard the lyrics.
Uh-huh.
What does it mean?
I heard the lyrics? I have no idea what that means.
Does that lyrics touch your heart?
Maybe, yeah.
I hope so.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I'm amazed at his voice. I love it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think TAEWOO could easily do other genres too, like rock ballads.
Your voice will suit well with that genre as well. And I really want to cover this one from Nanny Daddy. I love his tone. I need a glass of wine and candlelight for this. But instead, I'm sitting in my car in my garage.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Thank
he
you.
has this kind of voice that turn wherever place you're into a bar or something.
Wow.
And your voice just reminded me of this really famous artist, goes by the name of Jameson. I don't know if you know him.
James?
His name used to mean something in the past. Well, he
Okay.
goes way back. He was one of those hipster artists.
Oh.
And his name is spelled JMSN.
JMSN.
Yeah.
JMSN.
Ring a bell? No?
Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson.
Oh, Jameson.
Heard about him or not?
You said JMSN. I think I heard of him.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
gotta start listening to his music as well, because you guys' vocal characteristics somewhat matches to each other. It's not like a bad thing, but I'd say he has one of the most angelic, heavenly voice I've ever heard, and you got that tone.
Angelic?
And you. Yes. That's
Okay.
why I thought your live was really impressive and I was listening to it.
Thank you.
All right, anyway, moving on to the next part of the show. You know the drill, right? We are going to play yes or no game.
Yes or no game?
Yes. What you want to do is, after being asked a question, answer within 3 seconds and shout out either a yes or no, all right?
Okay.
All right, question number 1. If a time machine were invented, do you have a specific past you like to visit? Yes or no? In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes.
Okay, which part of your life do you want to go back to?
Oh, actually, I'm having really fun with you, so I don't want it to get too serious.
No, it's okay. It's totally fine. I love you turning the mood into a TED Talk.
So actually, this question is what I received
Yeah.
at my college interview,
Okay.
the last interview,
Okay.
and I answered that since my mom passed away when I was 16, so
Yeah.
I said I want to go back to when I was 15. Because if I have one more year that I can spend with her, then I will.
Right, so you could cherish the moment a lot more than you knew
True.
back in the days, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I can agree on that.
It's because last day was the Parents' Day.
Right.
So I think the answer is okay, right?
Yeah, that was a perfect answer. Thank you so much.
Okay.
What other day, though?
Other day.
If there's other options, you could go back in time, then when would it be?
Maybe when the first time I cuddled my first niece. I cannot forget that moment.
Wow. So it seems like everything is family related for you, I
Yeah,
guess.
Because except family, there's no moment I want to go back because I think I try my best to enjoy this moment the best
Wow.
of my life. So
You know what? I got a question to you, actually.
Yeah.
If you find a love of your life,
Huh?
If you find a love of your life,
I love of my life, yeah.
let's say you have a love of your life.
Okay.
And you guys are about to get married.
Okay.
But she says, when we get married, I want you to cut down on the amount of work you do and start focusing more on the family.
Uh-huh.
because family means everything as a human being. What would you say to that?
I think the woman has that kind of thoughts and the attitude is that she has no chance to be the love of my life.
So what's your ideal type then?
The exact opposite person of that.
Right. Anyway,
someone who can understand me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, and vice versa as well. Guys also have no right to like change the female person he's dating in his own taste.
True.
Anyway, moving on to the next one. Is there a comment or words of encouragement that you still remember? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I told you in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes.
What is it?
TAEWOO, you have an amazing voice.
Well, that's somewhat of a cliche. So, any other ones?
I love you guys, but like I think I personally receive all the support, not as just cheering or support. I think it's just a conversation, you know, conversation with friends.
Okay.
So you don't remember every single words that you share with your friend,
No.
right? So that's the same reason. I remember all the good feelings.
Can you elaborate a little bit? When was the most fun conversation you had recently?
Oh yeah. There's actually a fan.
Okay.
They're trying to keep, 정권 찌르기.
What's that?
Some of the fans these days trying to do 정권 찌르기 through DM.
They smack you in your chest?
No. 정권 찌르기 means keep sending message every day.
Okay.
Until it gets to 50 days or 100 days.
Why?
There's a purpose.
Why would
because
they
they're
do that?
asking me to do something.
Ask you what type of thing?
In this case, okay. So I'll participate in a build-up, right?
Yeah.
So in my last round, there was 2 options for audition song.
Okay.
It's a Bambi of Baekhyun.
Okay.
And the Soup of Chae-yuri.
Okay.
And I actually wanted to do Bambi.
Yeah.
But all the team's opinion was trying to do Soup.
Yeah.
So there was no Bambi.
Yeah.
And I got failed at that round.
Okay.
So that fan, 정권 찌르기 me for covering Bambi.
Okay,
So,
now I get the point, yeah?
Yeah, 태우 씨 Bambi cover 기원 정권 찌르기 1일차.
Wow.
Until like it went up to like, I don't know, more than 50 days now.
Interesting. So do you have any plans to cover Bambi in the close future?
I have it in my mind, but Bambi is a really difficult song. So.
It is a difficult track, but at the same time, the fans are not expecting a perfect job from you, actually. They would just love to witness you singing that song. So the imperfection is what makes that cover even more beautiful, in my personal opinion. And you yourself is an amazing singer yourself. Why not give it a go?
You are 역시 형
Why?
and 선배.
Why?
You're meant to. I just trying to tantrum,
Why?
Tantrum to my fans, but you are 선배 역시. Yeah, I'll try my best to cover Bambi in a month, even if it's not perfect. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for answering, and let's move on to the next one. TAEWOO is versatile, but are there things you cannot do? In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. What do you lack?
I think I receive a lot of this kind of questions.
Okay.
Because, I don't want that title, but a lot of people think that I'm an omchina or something.
You are.
Because there are some reasons, but I keep saying, so people keep asking me, is there a thing that you're not good at or something? Is there any flaw? For sure, I have a lot of flaws, but biggest flaw is I think if there is a thing that I really want to do well, but I cannot do well, that's kind of, that the things I can't do.
Yeah.
Because if there's a thing I cannot do, but if I don't have any thought that I want to do well, there is not a thing I can't do. That's
so
the thing
you
I
don't give
do.
it a go if you know the limit already in advance to actually getting to it. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But there's a thing I think I can't do is I want to actually play soccer better because I really, really love football.
Wow, where'd that come from? Soccer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I play a lot of soccer since I was young with my friends, but all of my friends are really, really good football player, but I wasn't. I was always 깍두기.
깍두기 is the person who's always being left behind in Korea, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks for explanation. I was so 깍두기. And until now, even until now, I play futsal with my friends. About every time a month. But
do you want to be better though?
No.
I mean, it's not like you don't have to be good at it to enjoy it though.
These days, I think I try to consume my calories. That's my only purpose playing futsal. Okay. Well, if I make goals.
I mean, you play tennis, so should be enough, right?
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you.
I hope so. Once a week, I hope so.
All right, moving on to the next one. Question number 4. Have you ever felt impressed by watching your own stage performances over live streams?
Oh.
In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes.
When?
I didn't have that much of live performance in my life.
I mean, at least you go on live a lot.
Yeah, but I went to audition programs, you know.
Yeah.
Then my first stage in Sing Again 2 was me singing Dare Mola with playing guitar with my own arrangement. I think that was really...
Okay. Yeah. Can you briefly sing a line from that show then?
나를 처음 만났을 때도 그녀는 나에게 말했지 탐스럽고 이쁜 저 이쁜 달
I'm learning a lot from this guy. I mean, you have to listen to his acapella. I mean, it's just his raw voice. Guys, don't forget to ask him to sing in acapella if you guys ever get to visit his concert, because I think it sounds a lot better compared to like all those edited version of his voice. It's so good just to listen to it natural way. All right, moving on to the next one. Do you have something you'd like to say to the people or fans around you? In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Actually, we had that question game, right?
Yeah.
Last time.
Yeah.
And that was the last question.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same answer.
Again?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna come up with a different one.
Okay, then. That one was let's get old together.
Right.
You remember?
Yeah,
right?
I remember that.
Then this time, I want us to enjoy this moment, stay in this moment, at least listen to my music, and hope you to be happy in this moment.
Wow.
Utmost.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. All right. With that, we are going to have a listen to another song by this artist and come back for more. Hope you guys enjoy. This is TAEWOO with Rosie. Welcome back. Once again, that was Rosie by TAEWOO. And time to slide into the next part of the show. Well, this is the last phase of the second half. All right. So now we are going to start covering the messages or questions sent in by you guys. And I'm going to begin with this one from Say G. Hello, TAEWOO. Always so excited to see that you are making the music that you love. I will try my best to see you today, but I work in the middle of the sea and the internet is not so great. But I would like to at least congratulate you on your new single, Swipe Up. It's always beautiful. TAEWOO, your music. My question for you is, recently, are there any artists or songs that you listen to when you are down and need some cheering up? Recently, I've been feeling down, and there's an artist called TAEWOO who really cheers me up. Please always stay healthy and happy, and remember that you will always have our support in everything that you do. Also, happy belated birthday. Love always.
Oh, Say G. Actually, today, Say G sent me this flower and this letter. I'm gonna keep the what's in the letter, only personally, and just want to say, actually, if what I remember is right, I met Say G and Mochi Yana, this kind of fans, when back in the days I do
show with Ashley,
Radio Clock with Ashley, and they keep sending me supports like this, and I thought they're listening to ARIRANG like Radio'n Usé every day, but.
I haven't seen her name in a long time. Say G, yeah.
Wow, it's really touching. And I don't know what exactly you do, Say G, but I heard that you are working in the sea, right? I hope you take care always. And I'm really, really always thankful and thinking of all your love and support while I'm making music and singing the music. So thank you so much.
Okay, and you got to answer the question too. Recently, are there any artists or songs that you listen to when you're feeling a little under the weather?
Yeah, it can be out of a little expectation, but there's an artist named Duck Wrath.
Duck Rap.
Yeah, Duck Rap. It's it's music in the middle of hip hop and house.
Okay.
And his song is really, really, really good.
Duck Rat?
Yeah, Duck Rat.
DUCKRAT?
So Duck Rat.
Yeah.
But there's DUCKWRTH probably. Duck Rat. Duck Rat. You should listen to his music. I think you're gonna love it.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know after the show is over. And well, that's about it, I guess.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the answer. And moving on to the second one from Bahar. Hello, Taewoo. I'm so happy to see you back in the studio today. Hope you have been well. First off, congrats on the release of Swipe Up. It's such a great song. It hasn't left my daily playlist since it was released. I especially listened to it while heading back home from work. I fell in love with your mesmerizing voice and beautiful personality the last time you visited RNUS or Radio'n Usé, and have been enjoying going through your discography and finding golden songs one after another. I got a question for you, Taewoo. Is there any songs from your previous releases that you want your newer fans to check out? With lots of love from Bahar. Well, once again, to recap the question, is there any songs from your previous releases that you want the newer fans to check out?
Well, actually, the songs I released recently are really good, but I want to recommend my first single, Pause. I think my song Pause is the closest to the style what Samuel here is trying to write, I think. Because in that song, I try my best to just write down my story. I just speak what I think in a very, very calm mood. Like I'm telling to my friends right beside me. So, and it's really meaningful because my first single, you know, the starting point of my career as a musician, and it is not that attractive. What is that? 중독성 있다가.
It's not quite hooky or addictive.
It's not that hooky, but if you really, really, really want to be my lifetime fan, Taewoos fan, I want you to listen to Pause first.
Well, by now, I assume you know what I'm going to be asking you to do, right?
What is it?
Well, take a guess.
What is it?
Take a guess. What would it be?
Oh, the sing.
Yes.
Pause.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just shortly.
Just briefly, yeah.
Yeah, surely.
Life is so noisy. Sometimes I just wanna turn it off. 텔레비전 같이 멈출 줄을 모르지. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You understand why I'm saying that this song for me is, I think, the closest to your music.
I didn't really feel that, by the way.
Really?
Maybe it's because of the arrangement you're talking about the music.
Yeah,
I guess.
The arrangement also, but I think
there's no similarity to that between us. I can tell you this because you're a lot more of a better singer than I am.
No.
I'm just a person who's trying to like sound like a singer, unlike yourself. You're naturally talented with that heavenly voice of yours.
Okay, thank you.
All right, moving on to the next one from Mochiana. Says, hello, Taewoo. Always good to see you back here. So excited when knowing you collaborated with Singapore artists this time. So here's the question. Okay, so she sent in about like 4 to 5 questions total. So let me pick
4 to 5 questions.
Let me just pick 2. So any Singaporean slang that Kidir taught you, or any that you catch while you were in Singapore? Well, any slangs you learned in Singapore?
Well, actually, we use English when we conversate,
Yeah.
so there was no slang. But I found out that Singaporeans have their unique accent when they speak in English.
Really?
It's really hard to understand, actually.
What kind of accent do they have?
It's what for Kidir? I think he's from Malaysia. His parents probably from Indonesia or Malaysia, so his English was really easy to understand. But as I told you, 70% of the Singaporeans are Chinese, right?
Okay.
So their English is like when Chinese people speak in English and fast.
Okay.
And the hardest thing to understand Singlish is they expect that
you to understand it.
The person is gonna understand you.
Wow.
They sure about that. So they speak in English very, very fast.
Maybe I did not communicate with Singaporeans back when I went to their country.
So I actually had a conversation with people from India or Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But for me, speaking English with Singaporean was the hardest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And moving on to the second one from Yana. Will we see more of your work from Singapore or any other collaboration in the future?
Oh, actually, in fact, my Kidir and his label is planning to planning for us to participate in some kind of music festival in Singapore in July.
What?
If I have we're trying our best to get a stage, but
You're not talking
sure.
about Clack and Flop, are you?
Yeah,
Are you?
No, probably no. I don't know.
Wow, if that's the case, congratulations in advance because it's one of the biggest music festival across the globe.
Really?
It is. Well,
Okay.
if that's the case, though.
If that's the case, I hope so. But I think.
But still, the festivals in other countries, that's an amazing news.
Then I'm gonna release more songs with
You
Singaporean
have to,
singers.
man. You
Then
have
I'm
to
gonna-
catch this chance.
What was the name?
Clock and Flop?
Clock and Fop?
I am going to give you guys the link of that festival.
Clock and Fop.
All right, moving on to maybe the last one. This may be. It's a pretty short one. I'm going to keep it. It's from Kenneth. Hello, DJ Samso, and welcome back to Swipe Up is my favorite song on my playlist today. And my question for you, what was your inspiration to follow a music career and become an idol? Thank you, and I love you, my favorite too.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for seeing me as an idol, but I'm not an idol.
Yes, he's not.
I don't know how to dance.
Maybe
grooving in some kind of hip hop music.
Yeah, dive into the music.
It's possible, but like this kind of stuff is impossible. Right. But what was that? What was the inspiration?
What made you decide to become a musician?
I think I always wanted to be stand in front of the people.
Okay.
And do something impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was 15, there was some singers that inspired me. There's a Maroon 5 in pop genre, and in Korea it was a Busker.
Okay.
It's both band, right?
Right.
So that's the reason why I started band when I was 15
Okay.
and started to play the guitar and write a song. Because Busker, they actually affect me the most.
Okay.
For why I started to write music, because they write music so easily. And their music is not that difficult,
Right.
but people love it. That was the reason. So, yeah.
Okay, so Busker it is the main inspiration from his past. And with that, since time ran out, I cannot believe we already have to wrap up tonight's show. Anyway, thank you so much for coming through the studio
Thank
today.
you so much.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you, and I'm going to look forward to have you back in the close future
I'm
with
gonna
another
release
song.
I'm gonna release a new song pretty soon.
Yeah.
So probably next month again.
Okay. All right. All right, we'll see you in June.
Okay.
All right, with that, we are going to play one last song from TAEWOO and call it a day. This is Hometown. This was your DJ Sammy Walls Hall along with our special guest, probably one of my favorite ones right now in the industry, TAEWOO. And I'm gonna meet you guys back tomorrow for another episode of Radio'n Usé. Shall we say goodbye together? In 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye.